Welcome to Python Programming Language video tutorials by Talentshine India Private Limited. I am your host Babu sir, Technical Quant Logical Reasoning Trainer. In this presentation, I would like to discuss EF strings. Without wasting much time, let's start and discuss about this concept. Let me write here EF strings. So what we can do using these F strings? These F strings are used in order to format the strings. In order to format the strings. In my previous tutorials, we have discussed various methods in order to format the strings. Let me recall the methods which we have learned. So we have used modulus operator in order to format the strings. And the second method we have learned is dot format method. Now in this tutorial, we are going to learn F strings in order to format the strings. Now let us learn the syntax for this F strings. Let me write here the syntax. So the syntax over here is you have to write F and then quotation. And here you have to write your string. And if you want to add any external object, so you have to add within this curly brackets. So let me write here object. And then quotation will be closed. So this is what the syntax for this F strings. Now, is it required to use only small f over here? Can we use capital F? We can use even capital F as well, right? So you may write here capital F quotation and the similar syntax. Now, is it required to use only single quote? No, we can use even double quote as well. So single quote is allowed and double quotes are also allowed over here. Now, let me take one example so that you could understand in a better way. So let me go back to my IDE and take one example here. Now, I am taking a variable name that is name. So in this variable, I am storing my name. And let us write F strings here. F, and then I have taken single quote, and here I'm passing a message that is my name is, and I'm taking curly brackets, and let us write name, and then quotation is closed. Now, whatever the content which is stored in this variable will be replaced here. Now let me execute it. So we will be getting output as my name is Babu. Right. So now let me copy it and let us take one more variable, right? So here I am taking number, so which is equal to some 99. And here I am writing my favorite number is. So here I am passing num. Now let me execute it. You could see my name is Babu. My favorite number is 99. I hope you could understand what I have written over here. Now, instead of small f, can we use capital F? Now, let us see. Now, here I'm changing capital F. However, we will be getting similar output. Now, here you may use even double quotes as well. You will be getting similar output. Now, let's take one float value and then we will check with the output. Now, let me remove all these things. So here I am taking some A is equal to one float value that is 23.456. Now let us take F string. So here I am taking A and I'm going to close. So if you see, we are getting the same output, 23.456. Now, can you control the decimals in this float? We can control it. So in what way you have to write? So let me pass one message here. I'm writing here my is, right? Now here I'm passing some 32.456. So my age is, right? So I just want to convey first integer value. So I just want to read here integer value. So in this case, you may pass even method that is int. So let me write here int of a, right? So which means what will happen, though we are reading here float value, so that will be converted here in terms of integer, right? Now let me execute it and see the output. My age is 32. Now let us read one string and then let us use one method over here. Now I'm going to take input method here in order to read the string. So here I'm asking enter your name. So user will be providing the name, right? Now let me place here a and see what would be the output we are getting. So enter your name. I'm writing my name here, Kosu Babu. Now you could see we got the same output, but I don't want here capital letters. So I want to have all letters or all characters in lowering case. Sometimes user may give all the capital letters or some capital letters and some lower letters. But output I wish to get in all the lower letters or smaller in case. Right now, let me copy it. Now, what we are going to do is I'm writing here a dot case fold. Now let me execute it. So if user has been given first character as capital. So however, my output will be all in lowercase. So I hope you could understand. Let me execute it once again. In this case, user is giving all the capital letters. So in my output, I will be getting all lower in case. I hope you could understand what we have conveyed, which means what here you may use methods, right? Now you may use even upper method as well. So which means whatever the info that is given by the user that will be converted in terms of capital letters. Now let me execute it. So now user is given all lower in case. Now you could see the output we will be getting in upper in case, right? So let me take here small letters, upper. Let me execute it. So let me write here my name and you could see all capital letters we got it. So here you may pass methods as well as per your requirement. Now let's see how to control the float value as well. So I'm going to erase these things. Now here the float value is 32.456. I wish to get in my output only after decimal 2 digits. So in that particular case, so you have to write here a colon. So because we are formatting a here, a colon. I'm writing here dot 2f. Now let me execute it. So my age is 32.46. If you wish to get 3 digits, now here write dot 3f. 32.456, right? So you could change how many number of decimals you wish to have here. So if you are placing 1, so you will be getting after decimal 1 digit. I hope you could understand what I have conveyed here, right? Now, one more example I'm going to take. So A is equal to, let me write my name. Now let me write here a string. My name is, so here I'm passing A and closed, right? Now let me execute it and you could see we got this output, right? Now my name has to be highlighted. So in that particular case, so you have to write factorial symbol, exclamatory mark, and then R, and then execute it. You could see, so this word, that is what my name, Post Babu, which has been in quotes, right? So my name has been placed in quotes. So I hope you could understand what we have conveyed so far. Now let us discuss multi-line F strings. Let me write it here. Multi-line F strings. Multi-line F strings. Now for this multi-line F strings, so we may, that is here backslash, you may use backslash to represent multi-line F strings, or you may use round brackets, or you may use single triple quote or double triple quote. So we can use any of these in order to represent multi-line F strings. To make you to understand in a better way, let me take one example and so that you could understand in a better way. So let us open my IDE and let me remove all these things. And here I'm taking, so A is equal to my name, I'm taking here. And let me take B is equal to my favorite number. C is equal to, I'm taking favorite color. Right now, let me take F string. So here I'm writing my name is, so try to pass A and quotation close. So right, so single line F string. Now, if you want to write one more line, you have to use backslash. And then you could write one more F string here. So I'm writing over here, my favorite number is. So here I'm taking B. So F string closed. So I wish to write one more. So for that I'm using backslash. And again I'm writing here, my favorite color is. So here I'm taking C. So F string closed. Right? Now you could see we have taken multi-line F strings. Multi-line F strings. But when you have executed it, you will be getting the output on the same line. Do remember, here we have taken multi-line F strings. So this is F string, and this is one more F string, and this is one more F string. So we have taken multi-line F strings, but the output we will be getting in a single line. You could see. My name is Posu Babu. My favorite number is 99. My favorite color is green. So if you want to get space over here, so you just try to give space. And here also you just try to give space so that you could understand. So let me place full stop. Here also full stop and execute it. So I hope it is clear to everybody. So these are the multi-line F strings. Now, instead of using this backslash, you may use round brackets as well. Now, let us see the next approach. So now I'm removing here backslashes and I'm taking here round brackets. So started round bracket and closed and execute it. So we will be getting a similar output. We will be getting similar output, right? So you may save in one particular variable as well. Let me take some d is equal to, and let us print d. You will be getting the same output, right? Now let us go and see the next method, that is using single triple quote. For this, I'm changing over here as well, right? So here I'm taking single triple quote. So when you are using single triple quote, so no need to use these backslash and quotations. Closing is not required for the first string and second string. Here also, a string is not required. Here also, a string is not required. Now at the end, you just try to use closing. So we have taken in single triple quote. Now let me execute it. So when you are using this single triple quote, so you will be getting what here between these two statements, what will happen, you could see. So you will be getting here backslash n, which means next line, new line. So in new line, we have my favorite number is, right? So that also be placed over here, right? Now let me execute the same thing using double triple quote. So let me copy it and paste it over here. Now instead of single triple quote, let me use double triple quote and close it as well with a double triple quote. Now let's see, we will be getting similar output as like previous. So I hope everybody clearly understood the f-strings concept. So we have learned what is f-string, and we have seen certain examples, and we have seen multi-line f-strings, and we have seen how to control the float values in the f-strings. So let me add one more point regarding the controlling of float values. Now let us take some a is equal to 23.45678. Now let me take b is equal to one decimal number, that is 34. Now let me write here f string, that is, so here I'm using curly bracket. So for this I'm writing a colon. So we are controlling the float value here. So I'm writing here dot 2f. So I'm taking one more curly brackets. Now here I'm handling the integer value. So b colon, here I'm writing 0, 3d. Now let me close it and execute it. Now you could see, let me pass one more thing here. So a value is, and here I'm writing b value. So a is equal to 23.5678, b is equal to 34 I have taken. Now you could see a value is, so here we have control the float value, right? Now here we are controlling the integer, right? So I wish to get 3 digits. So 034. Now if you place over here 4D, now you could see the output 0034. Right? I hope you could understand in what way we can control the float values, in what way we can control the integer values. So if it is clear and understood the concept f strings, please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.